Hello everyone and welcome back. What do you call this? I made a video covering all of this, like all of like what I like about each perfect Pokemon and how I would change them and stuff. And I made that video, but it just like it just kind of all fell apart. So first of all, um, like what do you call it? Like when I record the audio, like right now, normally it's like really quiet for some reason, and I don't speak it that quietly, but like I just always like turn it up, or like to 200 or 400%. But my editor doesn't have an option to go above 200%. So what I do is what do you call it? I take like the audio clip that's like a video and then put it up to like 200%, render that, then put that in the video as like the original audio clip and that put that to another 200%. So I go like to 400%. But this time, because I have a big video in the works and it's taking up a lot of the storage on my phone. I was thinking that maybe if I kept doing that, then I wouldn't have enough space because if it's like 20-minute video and then another 20-minute video and then another 20-minute video, eventually it's just gonna pile up, and I won't have enough storage space to actually make the video. So I actually converted like the audio into not like a video into an audio file. But the problem is that if I do that, there's like a few like issues with like the timing on the audio. Like it's not always um well, it's basically like it's not consistent. If I like if I like start playing the audio at like 5 minutes, then I go back to like 4:55. When it reaches 5 minutes, it will be like at a different stage at 5 minutes compared to what it would be if I had just started at 5 minutes, and another one if I were like to like edit it and then like play it. That would be like another time, and basically there was just this like whole delay and inconsistency in the timing. If I were to if I were to what they call it if I were to use audio files. Normally I would just use video files and put them on the audio track, and that is why I never had this issue before. But now, because of like all that I had mentioned before, the like the audio was like all messed up and like all inconsistent, so like the editing was really really hard. But I did it. But like there's like a lot of cuts to like edit out all of the sounds that I make when recording. But because of all those cuts, because like the sounds being so inconsistent, a lot of times the audio was cut too early or too late, or it was just bad. And yeah, I just really didn't like that. So yeah, here I am with another video. Well, not another video, but like a follow-up video to like explain all the things that are like important to anyone who doesn't want to like sit through all that mess. But I spent the days editing the video and like prepping it, so I don't want to like scrap it when it's like actually done. So here is like the quick summary video of everything, and I will like be going like from I want to be going, but I will like quickly summarize everything I said about every Koromon. So I got like from Volbrute to all the way to Darikara, and I will just like say everything that I need to say. So first of all, in the 0 to 2 rank, we have Volbrute. Basically, I said that this was a really, really bad perfect because the colors don't look good, they don't make any sense, and also um, yeah, they don't make any sense, and it's just like a weird combination of colors that very few perfects are. So it's not even like an excuse for other perfects to be like this. So let me find it. So yeah, I made like this. You can tell which one I made first, by the way. This one was like one of the first ones, and this was the like the last one. You can see that this one looks a lot better. But anyway, so I made this like a reskin, you know, and if you like really squint, yeah, it looks better. It's like meant to resemble a factory pouring out its nuclear waste, and yeah, so that's why I didn't like this. And Cry Beast again, this yellow and pink looks really bad. I made like the what do you call it? You find it. So yeah, I like made that yellow blue, but I was so lazy to change this one to purple. Um, yeah. So next up, Millie don't I don't like how they used the blue on the shell. That was on the potent, that was on the standard, and used that on the perfect. And also the yellow somehow doesn't look very different from the like the brownish. So I just didn't really like that. So I made this like red version that I like quite a bit more to be honest. And yeah. Um, Next up, Cara Dune. This one's just bad. It looks bad. It's not very different from the perfect, for the standard and stuff. I just don't like it. We had this. What do you call it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh man. Wait. I'll be right back. All right. So yeah. Um. I have this like I make the body like white and stuff, and I make these claws like these blue things, and I made this like streaks going down through everything, and I think it looks a lot better like this. But yeah, anyway, DC, why did they make it green? They could have made it black, like a storm cloud. But I don't know. It's kind of stupid. Next up, Primask. I don't know. I think that it should have been darker because Grimace is dark and stuff. Next up, Serpike. I think the purple is like too what they call it. It's not bright enough, and those spikes don't look good. So I made them like what do you call it? I made them blue. Um, Next up, Borealis. You know, there's not much to make Borealis. So I just gave it the benefit of the doubt and I gave it a 7. I thought Hauntreon was red like Cerberus, but it was not, um, and it left me a bit confused. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, next I Buka Claw. I thought it looked like the sea and I liked the green, but I may have chosen red because like crabs are red. Um, what do you call it? It's this Magma. Yeah, Magma boss. I remember that. So yeah, Magma. I like the green. But for some reason, because it's Magma, I don't like it as much. Uh, the next up, we had Orochi. You know, I had this big speech about how, like, since it's like, yellow and stuff, like the effect of that the eye, in the middle being hidden from because the masks are there. Like you look at the masks, it's gone, but like they needed to change the color to something. And yeah, next up, what do you call what are you again? Articram, was that it? Yeah, I thought it was a bit too dark again. Um, yeah, I mean goats are dark and white. They're not just like people, all races, all colors. But yeah, I just prefer like a brighter color of Coromon. Next up, Shimshell, not Shimshell, Atlantern. I liked the shell a lot, but I really didn't like how it didn't change the body at all from the standard. So I made this like what do you call it? What is it? I made this like new one is like white here to like match the shell, and I think this looks a lot better. I had a lot of trouble like shading it, but anyway, um, where were we? Now Cyber Eye is just an okay, perfect. It's purple, it's like yeah, it's fine. Um, Next up, we've got Glamoth and Swampa. I made a joke about Swampa's butt in the video. Um, uh, so yeah, Glamoth. I really like the pink, but the purple looks kind of bad. I don't know why it looks a bit sick. The swamp green makes sense on Swampa, but I don't know what the purple is there for. Again, I don't know what else you could have used though. Next up, Kai Raptor. You know, it looks like he went from a black to a white guy with the standard to the perfect. It doesn't look bad, but like the eyes should have like changed color. Where is it? Yeah, you can say I like draw the purple. They were like what color are they here? They're like brown and stuff are called. Makinja looks good. No real complaints, just solid colors. United all three primary ones. Magnolias, I liked it, but I thought that the blue, like from the beta Magnolias, is perfect. Looked a bit better, but this red also looks good. I like how the purple looks for like what you call Jolly Quad. I really like the shading and the colors. Don't know what else you could make it, but I thought that the eyes like needed to be like something like this bluish, so I made that. Um, yeah, Dark Terra, I really like it, but like I feel like it could be improved in some way. I found no real ways. I tried making this like gold colored fangs type stuff, but it does look much better. Megalobite, yeah, it's like it's just not that different from regular Megalobite. So I made this the new perfect. I'm really proud of this one. Finally the red. Uh, Now Volcadon just looks good. Good contrast of colors, no real complaints. Burgas, the flames didn't change much, so that is like minus points. But I think it's fine because like the black looks good. It also looks transparent like a ghost, which is also nice. Next up, the Empire. I just really like the Empire. Yeah. Next up, I just like how it looks like Rhinoballs, which is like right here, it's got like the same kind of colors, but this one has like more green and stuff, and also some blue. But anyway, Malavite looks good because like the blue looks like the ocean and stuff, and like those look like ocean rocks. Um, I like that these two look like thermographs, and I like the colors a lot. I thought my was original, or like Ghostline was originally pink, and I was upset when I found that it isn't pink anymore. So yeah, but I still gave it a good score. This looks good because like and rhinoceros petals are darker in real life. So yeah, Octotl looks good with like that purple and stuff. But yeah, in Phoenix also looks good. Um, so I just like it went from hot to cold tones. I did like that. Um, I like Guildwing, but I'm kind of sad that the wings didn't change. So I made this like purple version. I might have also chosen blue to unite all the three primary colors, but yeah. Next up, Eclipse War. I like it. Not as much as some people, but it's good. I like Humvee, but I'd give it like white fur because I did like that on the potent, like the yellow fur. Um, Next up, Armadon. I like how it looks with. I like the yellow and the blue. I love the colors on Arcturus because well they're like bright blue. I love the colors on Brizitor because they're like bright blue. I love the colors on like what they call it. Um, Whatever because they're like bright blue. I like the colors on Toravold because they're like bright blue. I like the colors on what Chunk Dot because they're like how long am I gonna keep on this joke for? I like that because it's bright blue. I like that because it's bright. Yeah, anyway, I like Chunk Toad and I also like the yellow tongue. You can't see this because it's like a still sprite, but it has a yellow tongue. I think it looks good. Anyway, yeah. So Blizion looks good. I like the colors a lot. Because they're like I don't know, they just look good together, and I like the Ricara's perfect, and it's the only one here that isn't bright blue. Um, it's just like a turquoise here and then. Yeah. But anyway, I hope that gets like the gist of it. This will not be edited. I don't know why I don't care anymore. I need to get work on that big video I really wanted to work on. So sadly, this is it for this video. I'm sorry this video idea wasn't so fully fleshed out as it could be, but trust me, I tried. At some point, that my recorder told me that like I had too many objects in like my recording, and I needed to like what to call it, get rid of some before I could edit it any further. Let me actually show you guys, uh, because it's ridiculous. Um, how many things I needed to do for that, how many cuts and stuff and everything. It's currently loading. Give me a sec. Alright, so here is like the call it. This is what like the video looks like, and you can see that with like each like groove that's like a cut to a new thing or like I cut it to something, and you can see that like there's a lot of them. Alright, there's a lot of them, and this is where like my thing just stopped working. Look at this. I can't like if I try to like make it longer. Too many objects were added. Remove some objects and then try again. So I had to what you could also look at the audio and all the cuts. You know, it's like let me just show you like the inconsistency. All right, I guess not, but let me just try again. So talking about potents, if you guys want the images, I'll post it. In oh, there was like this Glamoth part that like drove me insane. Um, let's look at this. Anyway, the pink Glamoth is pretty nice. Some moths are pink, so it kinda makes sense. I like the pink parts more than the purple ones, though, which is weird. Normally I like purple more than pink, but eh, sure. 7.5 out of 10. I like. Alright, so you saw that at this point it said the first things about like Glamoth being pink. Um, Next up, I like how the mask. And now it talks about this part. So you can see that how like the audio delay affects things, and I tried a bunch of things, but it still just like doesn't work. But anyway, yeah, that was it. But actually, there's a bit more. So I needed to like render this video and then put that video. Alright, so it seems that my recorder does not like me recording it and exposing it. So I think I have to end it here. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.